You're doing something right now that is deciding how fast you age, and you've never been taught to control it. Not your diet, not your workouts, not your sleep, your breath. Before you go any further, do this with me for 10 seconds. Close your mouth. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Exhale for 6. Do it again. You just changed your brain chemistry in under 10 seconds. And if you actually stick with what I'm about to show you, you won't just feel calmer. You'll slow down the rate at which your brain and body break down. Here's the blunt reality. Most people think aging is time. It's not. Aging is stress that your body fails to recover from. And the fastest way to create that stress is breathing wrong all day without noticing it. Every time you breathe through your mouth, your body reads it as danger. Your heart rate rises slightly. Your brain shifts into alert mode. Cortisol increases, and over time, that constant low-level stress starts damaging the very systems that keep you young. Now here's where it gets serious. Inside your brain, you have regions responsible for memory, focus, and emotional control. These areas are extremely sensitive to oxygen and carbon dioxide balance. When your breathing is shallow and uncontrolled, that balance gets disrupted. Less oxygen is actually delivered efficiently, and your brain starts operating in a lower performance state. That's why you feel foggy. That's why your energy crashes. That's why you walk into a room and forget why you're there. It's not just age. It's mismanagement of your most basic biological function. But here's the part nobody tells you, Tomwat, and this is where things flip. Your body already has a built-in reset system. You don't need supplements. You don't need expensive treatments. You need control. And I'm going to give you a simple protocol right now that takes less than 2 minutes to learn. First, nasal breathing only. This is non-negotiable. Your nose isn't just for airflow. It conditions the air, regulates pressure, and helps produce nitric oxide, a molecule that improves blood flow and oxygen delivery to your brain. Mouth breathing skips all of that. It's like running your body on low power mode all day. Second, controlled rhythm. Use this exact pattern. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6. That longer exhale is the key. It tells your nervous system to calm down and switch out of stress mode. I can do this for just 10 breaths, 3 times a day. That's it. Third, awareness. Most of the damage isn't happening when you're focused on breathing. It's happening when you're distracted, working, scrolling, stressing. That's when your mouth opens and your breathing becomes shallow. So catch it, close your mouth, reset your breath. That's the entire system. Simple, but brutally effective if you actually do it. Now let's go deeper so you understand why this works. Because once you understand it, you won't ignore it again. Your brain runs on electrical patterns. These patterns control how you think, remember, and react. When your breathing is steady and controlled, those patterns become stable. Your mind feels clear. Focus sharpens. Decisions get easier. When your breathing is chaotic, those patterns become unstable. And that's when anxiety rises, focus drops, and everything feels harder than it should. You've felt both states before. You just never connected them to your breath. And here's the long-term impact. Chronic stress from poor breathing accelerates biological aging. It affects your recovery, your sleep quality, even how your cells repair themselves. Over time, this builds up, not in a dramatic way you notice overnight, but slowly until one day you feel older than you should. Heavier, slower, less sharp. That's not normal aging, that's accumulated damage. Now flip it. When you breathe correctly, consistently, your body shifts into repair mode more often. Recovery improves. Sleep gets deeper. Your brain gets the oxygen and balance it needs to actually function the way it was designed to. You don't just feel better, you perform better. And the difference shows up fast. Within a few days, you'll notice your mind feels quieter. Within a week, your sleep starts improving. Within a few weeks, your energy becomes more stable throughout the day. Not because you added something new, but because you stopped sabotaging what already works. That's the part most people miss. They're constantly looking for the next solution while ignoring the most powerful one they already have. Your breath is not automatic if it's wrong. It's a habit, and habits can be fixed. But only if you take it seriously. Because here's the truth most people won't accept. If you keep breathing the way you are right now, nothing else you try will fully work. Not your diet, not your workouts, not your supplements. You'll always be limiting your own system at the most basic level. Fix this first, and everything else starts working better. Ignore it and you keep aging faster than you need to. Simple as that. So start today. Not tomorrow, not next week. Close your mouth, breathe through your nose, control the rhythm, and actually stick to it. If you want more content like this, real practical things that actually make a difference, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. And if you made it this far, comment reset, so I know you're not just watching. You're applying, because the ones who apply are the only ones who change.